I recovered a book called the Kriv Bekni. Obadiah Blackhall wanted it, but Marcella begged me to destroy it instead. She paid with her life when Obadiah found her on the beach. I think I know what must be done. When I get back to DC, I will do as Marcella asked and destroy the wretched thing. It is the least I can do for her. My name is Mordecai, and this is my tale of two wastelands.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tale of Two Wastelands Point Lookout with Mordecai. So, today, I think we're going to try to finish up all the side quests. I don't think we'll be able to finish up the entire DLC because we still have quite a few side quests and quite a few main missions left. So last time we went to this ship over here, the USS Ozymandias, and got a quest to recover soil surveys, which admittedly isn't the most exciting sounding quest, but you get some XP, you get a pretty unique reward that I don't think you can get anywhere else, and it's actually more interesting than you would think. So we're going to grab the first one. You can sort of see that they've set up a little camp here. I don't know if camp's the right word. Research station? I don't know. We're going to go into this hole because that's what I like to do. I like going in holes. And there's some biogas canisters and a survey tape.
Caroline Saunders speaking, Principal Geological Chemist on Fish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Preliminary results from Sample Site 2 are promising. We're posting similar concentrations as in the first site. Similar biogas makeup here as well, including a few organic compounds that I'm not familiar with. We've also discovered heavy lye residue in a naturally formed chamber at this excavation site. Lucky we were wearing caustics gear to begin with, or somebody might have suffered some serious chemical burns. I'd like to analyze the site further, see if there's any connection between these compounds and the lye deposits. My tech is telling me he needs a couple of hours to work on our ventilator unit. I suppose I'll move on to Site 3 in the meantime. Further analysis is for my own curiosity anyway. This is my authorization signature on Sample Site 2.
So we might have jumped the gun by listening to the second message first, but, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Let's listen to number 1.
This is Caroline Saunders, Principal Geological Chemist for Bish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Sample Set 1 shows promising concentration of biogas in mostly limestone substratum of wetlands. No exact levels yet, but this site should exhibit more than enough extraction potential to meet survey goals. I'm going to leave a couple of interns here to handle the minutiae, but it's a formality. I'll move on to the other sites now to make sure this isn't an aberration. Consider this my authorization signature on Sample Site 1.
Yeah, we've been picking up these biogas canisters. I actually forget what they do. I think they deal like a bunch of poison or a bunch of radiation damage or something. But there's a limited amount you can get. I don't think you can ever make them or get any more after you grab the ones in Point Lookout. But don't quote me on that one. I've never actually used them. Get rid of that stupid ghoul reaver. Who else is here? Someone's here. Don't see him though. I feel like we're always being stalked. Like we're always in caution from something. Something out in the world can find me, but I can't find it. All right, let's head down here and grab the last log. And there she is, dead. How lovely.
What in the world have we tapped into? Sample Site 3 is showing biogas concentration off the charts. Wetland substratum is surprisingly dense limestone at all excavation sites, and we've had no trouble locating naturally formed chambers. This and the dense calcite formation suggest that subterranean water flow has eroded a vast network of caves and grottos throughout the region. Mapping these will be a monumental effort and necessary to fully uncover the bounty of natural gas resources captured down here. What I don't understand is the amount of lye residue we're encountering. I'm going to try and touch base with some of my academic contacts and see if we can find any precedent for it. We'll have plenty of time to work that out, though. I've no doubt Bish will want to set up shop here and drill their little hearts out. This is Principal Geological Chemist Caroline Saunders for Bish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Consider this my authorization signature on sample site 3. Far as I'm concerned, this is a prime location for biogas harvesting and a treasure trove for some field research.
You guys also saw this bear spawn out of thin air, right? Yeah, apparently it's Ruzka, a unique Yaoguai, but I didn't see it, and then it just spawned on top of me. That was terrifying. All right, well, let's head back to the ship now that we got all of the holotapes. Enter auth code 001, 2, and 3. Access expedition supplies. Advanced radiation suits, a regular radiation suit. We got a little bit of XP. Yeah, just a little thing, you know, just to kind of give you some more lore into the region. Some weird stuff going on here. Like I said, I don't really know what these biogas canisters do. Apparently, according to my Pip-Boy, they do nothing, but obviously that's not the case. So I assume they deal poison damage or something. Okay, let's travel to Haley's Hardware here and then go from here because there's some more side stuff to do. Also, I just saw how much rads we took. I should have been taking some rad X. It's fine. Yeah, because there's some more areas over here that we have not been to, and I think there's a couple side quests tucked away near the chapel. There's some like sea caves. I don't know what they're called. Coast caves? There's a word for it. Coastal cave, maybe that's what it is. Along the cathedral down here. Okay, Mirelurks, right? Yep. Well, there were Mirelurks here, but then we shot them with our 18 pellet shotgun and there weren't Mirelurks anymore. Man, how's he still alive? There you go. That'll never get old. All right, so somewhere up here, maybe we do have to climb back up. There is a cave. Dang. Kind of a pain in the butt to get to with all these rocks. Can we get up here maybe? Yeah, there you go. Let's also get rid of that marker because it's bugging me. Here we go. Herzog Mine. Someone drove a shovel through a bucket. Dang.
Ooh. Ooh.
There's a trap there that you cannot disarm. Okay, well, I'm just going to go over it then. Ow. Ow. Was not expecting a freaking landmine to go off, but okay. Maybe the baseball hit it or something. Well, now that we're crippled, let's inch our way forward. Gosh dang it. Don't have any doctor's bags. Miner's Rest.
You made it past my traps? I mean, get out of here, mister. Aren't you afraid the ghost will get you?
Cut the crap, kid. That light show isn't scaring anybody. Ghost, where? We better get out of here. Cut the crap.
No, I mean it, mister. The ghost will melt your brain to mush. You need to get out of here, and fast.
So the traps and noises, that was all you.
So what if it was? I've bagged meaner than you, and I'll do it again.
Settle down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Well, alright. But any funny business, and I'll pop you one. My name's Kenny, and I'm the boss of this mine.
Tell me about yourself, Kenny.
I bet you can't beat me in a race. You look real slow.
I am crippled. Where are your parents?
I don't know. I ran away a long time ago. I live here all by myself.
Why did you run away from home?
I wasn't born right. Mama hid me in the basement, and Pappy kinda just forgot about me. But I knew I had to go before I grew up.
What do you mean you weren't born right?
Look at me! I don't get the marks. I go around the wets and folk will shoot at me, thinking I was one of your type.
Where are your parents?
I already told you I ran away. Shut up about it, alright?
Where'd you learn to make traps like that?
I got bored locked up in the basement all the time. So I started taking things apart and putting them back together again. Things aren't so strange when you can see all the stuff that makes them. You know, see something's insides? That's what the real thing is.
So, Kenny, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm grown up enough already, and I'm the only thing I can be. Me.
Dang. What's it like living here?
The grown-ups like my mom and pop just live in the wet. They're okay. They just don't trust outsiders like you. Most think I'm an outsider too, because I don't got the markings on me. I tend to stay away from the grown-ups. Except when they have a campfire. Some nights I hear them dancing. Then I sneak out to watch.
Alright. Tell me about the mine.
Old Man Herzog's mine hole isn't much, but it's home.
Tell me about Old Man Herzog.
He was a mean old man. Owned this mine 1,000,000 years ago. Made the miners work real hard and didn't give them any money or food for their kid. One day, a bunch of miners sat down and just stopped working. Old Man Herzog, he didn't like that. Not a bit. So he blew them all up with 1,000,000 tons of dynamite. No one wanted to work on the mine after that. Then old Herzog came down here and hung himself. They say his angry ghost still haunts the mine. That doesn't scare me, though.
I'm terrified. Why are you hiding out down here? Kind of already asked him that. How do you survive in here all alone?
I go out to play some days. I might bag me a shellman to eat. Most days, I just sit here with my stories and toys, though.
Alright. This seems like a good hideout. I could use a place to crash and stash my gear.
I don't know, mister. You didn't try to kill me, and you seem pretty nice for a grown-up. But still, how do I know I can trust you?
Wow. That's a pretty high speech check. There must be some way to prove I'm on your sides. Besides, aren't you lonely?
I used to have Kenny Bear around, but he fell down the big shaft back there. It's too scary for me to go get him. Maybe you can, though.
Sure, I'll get it for you.
Gee, thanks. I dropped him near the shaft, so he's probably at the bottom.
Alright.
Sure, see ya.
We can do that. Can we take any of this? You really need steady? Why is that stealing? You don't need it. Pint-sized slasher mask. Nice, from Tranquility Lane. Can't take it, though. Maybe after we befriend him, he'll let us take his stuff. So that's not actually marked off on the map, so you do have to find his teddy bear by yourself. Can't sprint when we're crippled, which is kind of extremely annoying. You should be helping me, kid. You crippled me with your stupid traps. And the map is very helpful. Glad I pulled that up. Yeah, maybe we just have to go this direction. I don't know. Black damp shaft. I assume that's where we need to go. How did you drop him down the shaft? I thought it would be like a hole. Oh. Is this what he meant? That makes more sense. Okay. Gonna sit up here and shoot the Mirelurk. I can't feel good on the broken knee. There's the teddy bear. now we have to get out of here. Slowly and surely as we crawl our way. Can't believe I missed, and I can't sprint away. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. All right, can we go this way? Yes. Will this actually like take us back up to him, or will it just take us out somewhere? Oh yeah, okay, so it did loop back around. Well, there you go. Actually, if it becomes a legitimate bed, we might be able to heal ourselves.
Hi, did you want
Get rid of our crippled leg. I found your bear.
Kenny Bear! You're the greatest! So hey, you can use this place as your hideout if you want. Hide from the folk out there, stash your stuff, okay?
Sweet.
You're welcome. So, what do you want to do now? You want to play a game? Like hide and seek or tag or something?
No, no.
Fine. I didn't want to play with you anyway.
Can we sleep here and heal our leg? Oh yeah, it actually did. Nice. Just as good as a doctor's bag. All right. Ooh, we can also take the pint-sized slasher mask. Might as well take it. It's unique. Looks wicked.
Hey there.
Drugs. Kids don't need drugs. We'll grab that too. And then we have a ladder that leads us directly outside. So anytime we need to rest up right next to the cathedral, we can just go down there. Pretty nice. I don't know. Maybe we can finish Point Lookout today. I was thinking it'd be another 2 videos, including this one, but you know, these side quests aren't too lengthy. Thought they were longer, but no, they're not too bad at all. We're kind of headed towards the main quest, but I swear there's a side quest somewhere over here. Oh, come on. How did that hit me? How did that 2-shot me? That's something I'm noticing. And I know our stats are super low, but like, man, it doesn't really seem to matter what kind of armor we wear. We get like 2-shot by pretty much everything in the game. And, you know, we don't have a crazy amount of health, but we have some health. Like, we shouldn't die that quickly, especially with like combat armor. Combat armor is pretty good. Oh, come on. Can't shoot you when you're in the water. Get up. How did that not hit you, man? Axe. But yeah, it's just surprising to me how quickly we still die to basically everything if we let it actually hit us. Like one bullet from a 32 rifle will kill us. Is that from hardcore mode? I didn't think hardcore mode affected damage at all. I know we're playing on very hard difficulty, but it's just crazy how quickly we die. Even with our good armor and whatnot. Okay, so we kind of need to get up these rocky cliffs somehow. Can I put my gun away, or is there stuff over here? I don't see anything. We go this way, maybe? There we go. Yes, I think this is another side quest, so we're gonna do it.
Welcome! Welcome to my extraordinary safari. Shall we get you registered?
Registered for what, exactly?
Only the finest bit of sport you've ever enjoyed. Once we review the rules and see to a nominal 1,000 caps registration fee, of course.
Of course. Tell me more about the safari.
But of course. What would you like to know?
What's the basic idea?
The participants. That's you. Assemble in the arena. Once you've made your preparations, signal me with the button inside to begin the hunt. I'll remotely release a group of ferals against which you must defend yourself. Don't worry, I'll make sure there aren't too many loose at one time. You're in for quite a treat, if I do say so myself.
What if we get overwhelmed? How do I get out?
Not an option, I'm afraid. The thrill wouldn't be the same if you knew I'd release you at the first sign of trouble, now would it?
Do you have any weapons for me to use?
Weapons are your own responsibility, sir. I'm sure you have your own preferences, after all.
You round up ghouls for slaughter. Isn't that unethical of you?
Have I tried to chew on your skull, sir? Perhaps you've noticed my ability to string words into complete sentences. These ferals are nothing like myself. I'm no more a monster for providing them than you are for slaughtering them.
True. Here's 1,000 caps. Let's get this show on the road.
That's the spirit. The other participants are waiting, so just press the button inside to let me know when to begin.
I don't want you guys running out of the cave.
Hello, I'm Dr. Faraday. I treat the injuries of the safari takers.
Okay, this is weird. This guy is definitely a custom NPC because that is a custom voice. I have no idea what mod would add a ghoul doctor to point lookout in this very specific cave for a very specific side quest. That's strange. Plik's journal. This journal contains a number of observations and insights specific to hunting and fighting ghouls. Read it. You've learned to exploit the specific weaknesses of ghouls and gain +5 damage bonus when attacking one. Not too bad at all. It's mostly good against reavers, but you know, that's one of those perks that'll help us the rest of the game. So yeah, I don't know what mod added that, but I mean the journal was always there, but the doctor was not, so that's strange. Alright, so a bunch of ghouls are gonna run at us. Let's use some of these 24 frag mines we have to give ourselves an edge here. He said we all have our weapon preferences. Mine is winning.
If you got them.
I don't know if they can come from there. Let's also not step on that. It must come from here too, so. Just throw a couple over there, and I think, yeah, some of them come from over here, so let's drop some over here. We gotta do something with these frag mines. I got 24 of them, so. All right.
Warmest regards.
You stop!
Working pretty well.
Bound you! What the hell?
Giving all the XP to me.
There you are.
Where are you going?
Attack!
Good enough. Help me!
Found
Now.
I'm with you.
Attack!
You're welcome, by the way. You know, for saving your ass.
Mr. Plik's really outdone himself this time.
No going down here.
Oh, come on. How did I not get XP for that one?
I see you!
That takes care of that.
You! Stop! Keep firing!
You deserve that.
Yeah, it wasn't too
Almost-
bad.
Good show. Very well fought.
You're welcome, by the way.
All right,
You know, for
cool.
saving your ass.
I wish there weren't other people. I wish it was just you. It'd make it more fun. But, you know, I guess you can kill those other guys.
Tremendous showing! I do hope the experience was worth every cap. Let's commemorate your first safari with a token of our friendship, shall we? This axe was misplaced by one of my other patrons. She won't be needing it anymore, and it's a weapon of gruesome distinction. Enjoy it.
That was fun. Can we do it again?
Your enthusiasm is flattering, but I'll need time to round up more fodder. Could I trouble you to return in a day or two?
Oh, you can actually do it again? Do you have to pay 1,000 every time? That kind of sucks. But yeah, that's how you get the unique axe, the Dismemberer. I think it does bonus damage to limbs. Yeah, bonus critical, bonus limb damage, bonus critical chance. Pretty good. So now we have all the unique guns, I think, from Point Lookout. Sweet. We also have enough to level up. And since I don't want to head back to the Capital Wasteland before we're done here, I'm going to use a guns and bullets, and we'll just level up guns. Can't go wrong there, right? What does that get it up to? 94. Nice. And we don't really have any new perks, do we? I'm going to take intense training again. Boring, I know, but I'm just going to keep increasing luck. Our luck's now 3, so just like quadrupled our crit chance by doing that. So pretty good. I think that's going to help us a lot. Obviously, it'll help us when we get to Vegas too with the casinos. I'm hoping by then we'll be level 50 and have all of our attributes at 9 anyways, so. So we're finally done with all of these side quests, so we can pretty much exclusively focus on the main story. I want to say we can beat it today. I mean, we still have a lot of time left for this video. I usually like to keep the videos under an hour, and there are quite a few main quests left, but well, if that's all we do, I don't think it'll take that long. Would be nice to wrap it up with this last video. I'm not in a rush, but you know, if we've done everything, it'd be cool just to be done with it. And then next time we can return back to DC and do whatever we want. Maybe go return that book to the Dunwich building. There you go. Discover all locations. Nice. Let's put... Oh wait, we're not supposed to come here yet. We're supposed to go to the Calvert Mansion and tell him what we learned. Ah, yes. Back when we couldn't kill a single thing. It was horrible. How's it going?
You infiltrated those tribals yet?
I'm in. I found out where their leader's hiding.
And you didn't go track him down and grill him for information? I'm not your daddy. Don't waste your time checking in. Go find him and figure out what he wants with this place, you moron.
Oh, Desmond. I hate you. I'm probably gonna kill you. Because you're kind of a dick. Alright. Now we can go to the place we were just at. It's funny he says that because the quest marker tells you to go to him, and, you know, if you don't go to him, you can't actually progress the main quest, so. Couldn't have come here even if I wanted to. I think it'll lock you out or not let you get access to him. More Mirelurks, huh? I've always thought it was kind of funny that Mirelurks can't attack you when they're in the water. Because there's no underwater combat in the Fallout games. So, despite them having an advantage in the water, they have no advantage in the water. In fact, they're worse in the water. A little stupid. A little stupid. But you know what's more stupid? You not dying. Get out of my sight. Oh my gosh, dude, how are we not killing you? Come on. Finally, now that we're dead, to heal up. Bunch of money. Someone was trying to make a quick getaway. There's apparently something in the water. Ooh, a safe. Some not bad stuff. A lot of drugs. Nice. I'll take it.
Obstacles. No longer shall its mystical powers be diminished.
At last, yes! Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor!
Yes, and you will be able to spread your knowledge across the astral plane for all those wise enough to accept it.
No, not astral knowledge, you simpleton! Psychic domination! And that still won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device!
No need to worry, Enlightened One. We shall reconsecrate the mansion and remove the impurities disrupting your perfect guidance.
Yes, fine. Go destroy the house and its impurities. Just stop that jammer and I'll be free of you morons once and for all.
Yes, we shall be free of all limitations. Thank you, Master. We shall be the instrument of your mighty will. Hello? You are a fellow seeker of the higher planes, perhaps? What brings you here?
I was drawn to your eternal wisdom.
What splendid news. At last, the Holy Land is empty of his disruptive aura, and the astral plane is open to us all. Oh, but the Transcendent Master will want to hear of this, and as the returning champion, it is your right and honor to tell him yourself. After all, it is he who makes all true decisions about the spiritual growth of our tribe, including the decision to cleanse the mansion.
You mean you're not really the one in charge of the tribe?
Would that I was so wise. No, true leadership of the tribe belongs to the higher mind of the Enlightened One. Although his mind has moved beyond the need for flesh, his consciousness still returns here to guide our people. I merely interpret his wishes. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea cave's well. Perhaps, if you are fortunate, he will choose to share his wisdom with you.
We can only be so lucky. I'll go see him right now.
Yes, commune with him while I see to my tribe. There is much to be done.
Hello.
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here? Not much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that. Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist and his tribe of idiots.
What the hell are you?
What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a rather clumsy one at that, but it's all I can manage at the moment. As for myself, you gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved through the miracles of science. Much more elegant than shambling on as some rotting corpse for all eternity, don't you agree?
How did you come to lead the tribe?
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god. You'd think that would be good, but his interpretations of my commands leave something to be desired. Regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help on an important task. There's a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert Mansion. I need him destroyed and his jamming device neutralized immediately.
What have you got against the ghoul?
More than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is a device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that, and I can extend my reach so much further. Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we can get around to that later.
Did you tell the tribals to attack the mansion?
Of course I did, but that moron thought it was one of his adult visions. The real goal was to destroy the ghoul's jamming device. Honestly, those fools aren't worth the meat they're made of. A minion that can't follow directions is no use at all.
Okay, what do you know about Desmond?
Desmond. That bag of bones and bile will pay dearly for his trespasses. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body. Still, its absence has only honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe him my thanks. An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death.
All right.
Yes, away with you.
So, yeah, I mean, we're basically caught up in this 200-year-old feud between a pre-war ghoul and a pre-war brain of a scientist. I don't really have any loyalties here. I don't see Mordecai being someone who puts up with people talking crap to him all the time, like both of them have done. Oh man, these ghouls respawned. So I'm leading towards choosing a side and then killing whatever side we don't go with. And before I can do that, my legs and arm are going to get blown off by the 6 billion ghouls that have respawned right there. So yeah, we're going to side with one of them, and then I'll probably kill them both because, yeah, Mordecai is a good guy, but he's not going to let people disrespect him constantly and get away with it. So, you know, we'll put up with you, but you best not talk your shit or else I'll put you down. Like, he has self-respect, you know? So I like to think so. Oh my gosh, dude, help me. There's so many ghoul reavers, I can't take them all.
Forever.
gonna die. Yep.
The dream.
You deserve that.
Jeez, man, that is a dangerous, dangerous place. There's apparently another ghoul of some sort somewhere. Yeah, we should be able to finish the DLC today.
I'm
gonna push through.
I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Of course. You know this guy? What's going on here?
Gauntlet is my old rival. Centuries we've played this game. I knew he'd be stupid enough to hide so close to his family home. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of destiny. He is my enemy, and I do not suffer any bastard who opposes me to live.
Same here.
I knew he was here, and it is my intent to find him and call down a righteous fucking hammer on his head. Figurative, I mean. His head.
So you want me to do something else, right?
Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you?
Maybe you should watch your tone, old man.
Or what? You think I haven't been shot before? Think that you, over the thousands who have tried, can take me down? You'd best wise the hell up and play along. I'll get what I want, and you'll get rich, and then we can go about our separate goddamn ways.
What do you want me to do?
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere, broadcasting to him. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to him, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find the squishy little worm and finish him off for good.
What's your plan, old man?
If I know Professor Calvert, and I do, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up his little talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point on the shore and install it. Easy, right?
The big wheel down by the docks?
Right. Attach it to the bottom car, then turn it on and spin the jammer to the top. No fucking problem. I'll watch from here and turn it on. Then we'll see where our little professor is. Now, go.
I feel like I should work with the professor based off just principle alone. Us professors got to stick together, but no, we're gonna help Desmond because he is definitely the lesser of two evils. But I'm kind of sick of his attitude. I'll tell you that much.
It is I, Professor Calvert. Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind. But aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey.
Limey? That's a little offensive. Alright, well, I'm just going to put those mines there for no particular reason at all. And then we're going to stick it on the Ferris wheel here. Installing the cogwave jammer will scramble Professor Calvert's messages to his followers and enable Desmond to locate him. There you go. Now we make our stand.
What have you done? You will pay for this. Pay! No one betrays me. Do you understand? You will suffer for this.
You just teleport up here? That's not fair. Walk through my minefield, you scumbags.
Hey,
Ah, that's
coming for
bullcrap. Cheaters. You all deserve to die for cheating. Ah, and you're on the roof, man. All those mines I put down. Also, that guy's apparently invincible. Okay. Sir? Sir? Could you stop being invincible? It's not fair.
There you are.
Okay, well, as long as you don't shoot me, you can stay up there, I guess. I'm pretty sure we have to kill all of them. Man, I forgot they don't actually, like, have to walk down the boardwalk. That's kind of dumb. They just get to spawn on top of you. There you go. Well, I guess I'm gonna pick up all my frag mines I put down. All for naught.
You stop.
Oh, now you come in. Now that I've picked up all of my mines. Let's grab these fingers. We have a lot of fingers, so we should definitely go turn those in. Oh, there you are. Come on. There we go. I think that's all of them. Nice. Little rats hiding up on the buildings like that. I can't shoot them very well. All right, let's head back to Calvert Mansion, where I'm sure nothing of any interest will happen. They blew it up. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. Oh, look, there's a bunker. Well, maybe Desmond's okay.
That bastard. That bastard. He killed my pups. Nearly killed me. For what? He doesn't have the body to fucking do it himself, so he tried to blow me up. Me? Well, this ends today. Desmond Lockhart will finally win out. I know where he is. He overplayed his hand this time. You and me are going to walk in there and end this.
You and I? Or is it you and me? I don't know. He's the Englishman, not me. I'm tired of being a pawn in this game, Desmond.
Well, that's good, since the game is almost done. He's in here, the little fuck, right under my nose the whole time. Hiding behind robots and machines. What a miserable life. Pathetic. He dies now.
All right, I'm with...
Not hardly.
I did not mean to pick that.
Are you ready?
I meant to pick, yes, I'm ready, let's go.
At last, our game is ending.
Game?
When great men rise, they will clash. It's inevitable. Calvert and I are both men of great power. But today, our rivalry ends. Now let's go.
All right. Oh, you actually following me? No, you're not. Okay. All right, Desmond, let's go. Let's get this over with. Let's kill a giant brain. I do like this main mission a lot, actually. I'm just kind of sick of this guy. We're gonna kill him for sure. I feel like it's irresponsible of us to leave someone this dangerous alive. Especially after he called me all the things he called me. You know, I'm a petty man. I'm a petty... Desmond has decided to drown himself. No? You're okay? You changed your mind? That's good. Because if you went in the water and drowned, we wouldn't be able to finish the quest here, so I'm glad. I'm glad. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. All right, let's stealth. Because like you said, there are robots in here. And robots are scary. Very scary. Ooh, stim packs. I will take all of them. Also a Gatling laser. I feel like we should take that. That is our first Gatling laser in the game. And we got it legit, you know? It's not like we bought it or something. Okay. Let's get rid of this, because it's about to shoot us.
All robots, activate! Destroy Desmond!
Well, you heard the man. Go get him.
You won't bother anyone.
Dang, dude, there's a lot of good loot down here, and we don't really have the carry weight for it. Should have went to the hotel real quick and dropped some stuff off. Terminal. Core research progress notes. By using the data that we collected from the researchers at General Atomics at the close of the RoboBrain project, we've been able to fully mimic the brain suspension and isolation technique that makes the RoboBrains function. What's better, we've made some interesting advances. It turns out that by manipulating the composition of the biomed gel, we are able to produce a number of effects that were previously thought to be impossible. It seems that Dr. Stewart was right. Under the right conditions, a subject not only retains full mental capacity, but can project limited images and even thoughts to other minds when the correct conditions are introduced in the biomed suspension. Details on this composition can be found in Research Archive 51, Section B. This has profound implications for applications from battlefield technology to civilian criminal interrogation. Although, one must wonder if years of isolation in a biogel suspension would eventually introduce psychological abnormalities. This merits further study once the full breadth of the current research is explored. An oversight review already? Despite the early stage of our research, Dr. Stewart has informed us that Senator Calvert is demanding a full report on the work immediately. It seems he's sending his brother, a noted researcher in the fields of cognitive robotic, to this very lab in order to participate in our study and assist us with the report. I have to say, I hesitate to show our work to anyone outside the lab. It's still very early and very unstable. It will be decades before we can be sure that the cognitive broadcast technology is stable, let alone ready for implementation. Perhaps Dr. Stewart can hold off the arrival of Professor Calvert for a few more months. At least that would give us some more time to come to better conclusions. Yes, so, fun fact, this is the exact same situation the scientists in Big Mountain from Old World Blues are suspended in. Giant brains in biogel. And what do we know about biogel from that DLC that we kind of learned from this DLC as well? You tend to go insane when you're put into it. And so that's partially why we're dealing with an insane robot here, or an insane brain here, is because his brain's been in biogel for like hundreds of years, so his mind's kind of fried, just like the scientists at Big Mountain. Come on. I just think that's a cool little kind of connection between the two.
Over there. Get him. Where? Damn it. Trapped. I knew he'd try this. Damn it. Trapped. I knew he'd try
Allow me
this.
to introduce myself.
Look what we have here. Attack.
Man, there's so much energy weapon stuff here I want to pick up, but we just don't have the carry weight for it. I'm going to pick up these Mesmatron power cells, though, because they're very unique and very hard to find. It might be worth coming back in here to grab all of the stuff we can't pick up.
You may want to run now.
Yeah, we should be shooting that turret. I'm way more afraid of the turret than the RoboBrains.
He tried to kill you.
Yes, this would be why. Holy crap.
You stop. Kill them. Kill them all.
Yeah, you show them, Desmond. Can we sleep in these beds and not have a concussion anymore? I guess we did just pick up a doctor's bag. Does this work? No, it does not. I think it has to be a like bed that gives you the well-rested bonus, so. All right, let's get in here, override the security. Another safe. Dang, a lot of good stuff in here. Well, not in that safe, but you know, the other safes. I just fixed my head.
this unpleasant.
No, now we're gonna have concussions for the rest of the time we're in here. Sorry, I'm having a concussion and there's no doctor bags here. And you just got smoked because turrets are OP. Just gonna go around and shoot all of these robots so when they wake up they can't get us. It's not all of them,
boy, let's talk.
but it's a lot of them.
At last. There you are, you slippery bastard. At last.
Do not attempt.
Hey, we got a perk for killing so many robots.
I'll have none of your posturing.
Basically free XP.
You disgusting, greasy, uncraniumed bastard.
Ah, yes, Mr. Lockhart. At last we meet face to jar. But I'm afraid at the end of this, it is you who will meet his end.
No, Calvert. I brought someone with me. Someone very special. This stranger tricked you into letting me find where you are hiding.
Yes, Desmond, but whose side is he on? Do you know? Can you be sure? You always were so bad at choosing your allies.
Well, we shall see, shan't we? Destroy him.
No, destroy him!
And here we are again.
How dare you violate my inner sanctum? I demand that you exterminate Desmond at once!
Why would I do that? I'm sick of both of you. This is my answer.
Your sickness is irrelevant. If you require it, I shall reward you.
What is it with you two anyways?
This is a rivalry that has lasted for centuries. You cannot possibly understand with your tiny, meaty brain. Creatures of great power must collide. It is inevitable. Destroy Desmond. Help me to end this and I will give you a reward beyond your imagination.
Nah, I think I'll kill you.
Then you shall die along with him.
Attention.
Oh,
This is now a combat zone.
well, I killed 99% of your robots, so.
Allow me to.
Oh no, he's got more. Oh, we can kill him from down here. Maybe. Eventually. There we go. Big old pile of XP too. Nice. Don't think you can actually loot him. Oh, did that disable all the robots too, or did Desmond kill that one?
I wasn't aware that we had anything else to say to each other.
You came up to me.
I wasn't aware that we...
I think the quest is broken. He's supposed to, you know, say stuff to us, not that. Man, we've been having a lot of problems with Point Lookout. More than I ever remember having. Okay, well, I'm going to reload, I guess. Why is this quest bugging out? He's not giving us the reward you're supposed to get here.
Look what we have.
And he doesn't have it on him. What the heck, man? What the heck? Okay, give me a second here. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna kill Calvert, of course, like we did before. It's like giving us the quest twice. I don't know what is going on there.
I'm busy. What do you want?
Okay. What will you do now that he's dead?
Now that we're rid of Calvert, I'll be heading north to pursue my next rival. There are only a few of us left now. The great game goes on. Sort of a... what's a word you'd understand? Microcosm? Yeah, it's a microcosm for the old world.
Okay.
Done? Good. Bugger off.
So he's supposed to have some dialogue. I don't know why he doesn't. It just seems like it's bugged out. He's supposed to also give you a key. Don't think he gave us that. But I think we can just get out this way anyways. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on anymore. So let's grab everything we can carry, which admittedly is not a lot. We are very overburdened. And here you get the microwave emitter, which is an energy weapon that is pretty good. And apparently we get a ammo schematic. I think that's definitely from TTW, but we'll still take it. Yeah, microwave emitter, energy weapon, does rad damage, does health damage, shoots kind of slow. Apparently it does fire damage too, but still pretty good. All right. So with that done, we are technically done with Point Lookout. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head to our homestead motel here, grab everything we can, and then we will leave on the boat. Give me a moment here. Sometime later, I have inched my way back to the Duchess Gambit with all of our crap we've acquired here.
We having fun yet?
It is time to leave.
Now that I've got this sweet boat, I guess I can head back home. For a while, anyway. Just wait till Mom sees the haul I'm bringing home.
All right, let's go. I'm sick of this place. Plus, I can't move very fast, so. Travel to the capital wasteland. It's going to be nice being home once again. I've missed the capital wasteland, I'm not going to lie. It's not always foggy here. So, that is Point Lookout. Pretty fun DLC. I think we can talk to this lady. She'll give us a reward.
Good to see you again.
Got Nadine back safe and sound.
Yes, thank you so much. And now that she's got this boat and carrying all this cargo, well, I can afford to actually pay you. Thank you so much.
Sweet. Super fun DLC. One of my favorite from Fallout 3, if not my favorite. That's strange. The rewards aren't great, especially compared to like Operation Anchorage. The microwave emitter is pretty good. I think it's actually really good, but we don't have any energy weapons, so it's kind of not gonna be good for us for a while. The double barrel is really good for a shotgun, even if you have to reload it after every shot. The lever action is okay. Lincoln's repeater is just, I think, way better. So there's not a whole lot of reason to use it once you get out of Point Lookout. But that's kind of why I like to force myself to go into these DLCs naked, because if we just walked in with the Chinese stealth armor and Lincoln's repeater for that whole DLC, it would have been easy. Like, we would have stomped everything we came across instead of that sort of struggle we had to go through to succeed, which is a lot more fun to me, especially because I've said it a million times, Bethesda games are just so easy, especially when you're familiar with them. It's very, very easy to become overpowered, which I don't mind eventually reaching that point. It feels good to actually become strong after a while. But when you reach that point after 5 hours into the game, you know, it loses all of its luster and you're just going through the motions. So fun little thing to do. We're going to do it with the other DLCs. We're going to do it with the New Vegas DLCs. We're going to do it with New Vegas when we eventually make it there. But yeah, 2 DLCs down. We still have to do the Pit, Mothership Zeta, and the Broken Steel DLC. The Broken Steel DLC will happen after we finish the main quest, so we don't need to worry about it. But the Pit and Mothership Zeta, you know, we're going to have to find a good time to do them. This felt very fitting for Mordecai. His dad just died, and he kind of just like, he just wants to get away. He just wants to leave. He doesn't want to deal with his father passing away. The only person who really cares about him left in this world. And so sort of like Nadine, which is actually very fitting, we left, we ran away, and got into a little adventure. Anyways, that is enough rambling for now. I am going to end the video there for today. If you have made it this far and enjoyed this DLC and this content, consider liking, subscribing, or possibly hyping up the video if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.